What you and your team so attracted to the project here at the club?
Thank you very much. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor to be now involved with Chelsea Football Club. I think we are so exciting, and I know very well Chelsea is one of the greatest clubs in the world, and of course it was easy for us to take the decision to move to here. I think we are really excited. We are so happy that at least today we can start here in Cobham, in the training ground, knowing the people, the staff, meeting the staff, and I think it's exciting now for us. And of course, what we want is to give or to bring, the happiness again to this great football club, working hard, playing in the way that the fans can enjoy football. And then the history of Chelsea is win, but it's important also in the way that we are going to build that victories. And of course, really exciting, so happy and very grateful with all the people. Of course, I start with Todd, with Dad, with Jose, with, of course, all the people after that really welcome us today and a few days ago when we arrived for the first time here in Cobham.
You mentioned the history. How important is that, and also the culture of the club for you?
Yes, I think it's important. I think it's the culture of win. I think in the last 10, 12, 15 years, I think Chelsea is the greatest team in England, and that we know very well. I think I know very well the Premier League. I know very well what means Chelsea, the culture of Chelsea. I think our fans, they are so excited also to be in the road of trying to win, and of course for us to feel really exciting about to work with a very young team in a different approach, of course, than in the past. But I think we need to all understand that we need to work really hard, but in the same time create a very good atmosphere on the training ground to build the successful for the team in the next few years.
It's a really interesting point because you mentioned the age of the team. We've seen the profile of this squad change a lot, haven't we, over the last 12 months, and it continues to do so. How big an opportunity does that give you and your coaching team?
No, I think this is really exciting for us because I think we love the good players. We love the player with the capacity and the talent, but also we want people that want to be with us. I want to be with this club and be really open to help the club to achieve what we want. And from the beginning, the owner were and the sporting director also, they were very clear about the project. We were very excited also to join them in this project. Only we are here to try to help the club and the fans. That on the end is the most important also thing in football, for them to be happy, to feel very proud about us in the way that we are going to approach the games. And of course, the players need to know that. And of course, always is up and downs in the history of football. But I think Chelsea is a club that is impossible, to have this up and down. We need to be sure that we are going to bring the thing that the club need for be in the top, because the history of the club is to be in the top.
You mentioned the culture and also you touched on the winning mentality there. With that in mind, what are your expectations of the players whilst they're here at the training ground?
No, I think the expectation is to be open, to let us to manage. For us to, first of all, to create a platform for them to feel very comfortable here on the training ground. They need to have their space. They need to feel important also. Our expertise to give Chelsea the best tool for the player to be successful, to improve individual and collective way. And I think we have the experience, and I think all together we can create a fantastic journey. And on the end, that is what we want, is to be all together, is to work together, is to be part of this football club. And of course, if we are all together, we are going to be really, really strong, because we have an unbelievable squad. For sure, we are going to bring players with commitment that wanted to be part also. And of course, with the fans and everyone, I think we can find again the way to be successful.
You've spoken about the training ground, early days, but what are your first impressions of Cobham?
No, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really nice training ground. But the most important is players and staff need to feel that is our home. It's not only a place to come and to work. It's to come here and feel like home. And that is our responsibility also to give some guides to create this feeling. And of course, we are fully committed into try to create a big atmosphere where people can feel really happy to work. And of course, always I believe in that together we can achieve everything, and you can put limit. And of course, we are going to try to fight with this, to try to be all together and taking decision to build a fantastic journey together.
You mentioned there, Maurizio, the trip to the United States. How important is a good, solid pre-season? How much will you benefit from that time together?
Yes, it's different objective in the pre-season. We need to arrive in the Premier League and in all the competition that we are going to be involved. Now we need to provide the player the best tool for them to grow up and feel better and start in perfect condition to start the pre-season. Of course, still it's not close the squad, but I think the club is doing a fantastic job. It's working so hard to try to finish the squad, to have the squad and the player as soon as possible to start to work with us. And for sure, after all together, we are going to be in a very good, in a perfection situation to start to work and develop in the way that we want to apply in the pitch.
You always speak about your coaching team as a collective unit. Tell us about them and how important that relationship is and how well you complement each other as a group.
Yeah, for us it's so important. And of course that is our philosophy that we want to share here in Chelsea. I think I need to feel that you all are my staff, you all are my people, and you need to feel that I am also your colleague, and we need to work together. I think that is so important. All need to feel important, because I think today football is changing in the last few years, and I think it's important in every single area to have people with quality, with capacity to push also us and myself, and to be better. And of course, we need leaders. We don't need followers. We need leaders in every single area, and we are going to push that for every single people to bring the best and give the best for this football club.
Do you feel that you've evolved as a coach over the past few years as well?
No, of course, I am much better. No, I think it's important experience to analyze and to have times like we had in the past to analyze everything and to be better. I think the evolution is every day, and to try to be better. I think experience is a thing that you need to capitalize, because if not, experience is nothing. And I think we are in a correct way to try to add different things and tools for us to help to provide the player to be better. And of course for us, I think we are better coaching staff, and I think a staff that always we love to innovate. We like to be ahead of everything, sharing and mix with the football on the past, no?